Okay, it gets more and more confusing as we go. Okay, so you get a red park symbol if you apply the parking brake using the touchscreen. Okay, so hold on a second. I can't touch the touchscreen in my 2020 Model 3 and apply the park. You have to push the button. Now, when I got this yesterday, I was doing AutoPark, so I was backing into a space. And the car parked itself when it said, yes, I'm done. Maybe it's reversed. Now, if you buy a refreshed Model 3, you will note that they have gone stockless. So you have to touch the screen to park the car, as opposed to touching the button at the end of stock, which doesn't exist anymore. I don't know, man. Why? Okay, whatever. This is going to require some testing, obviously. But at least now I have some basis for going forward and saying what happened. Okay, so parked in the garage. What do you think is going to happen here? Well, I haven't even started the car yet, so first thing first, foot on the brake. There's our messages. Okay. Pull into reverse. Ding. Okay, what happens if I do park? Nothing. Okay. Pull into reverse. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, I'm in my garage, okay? All right, backing up, press the parking brake, boom. Nada. Okay. Going into drive. Okay. Interesting. So, I don't know where I got that park symbol from. Okay, hold. Press the button. Oh, I got a big P. Oh no. Okay. I'm stuck wondering, okay, how did I get that park symbol to show up? See, although I didn't touch screen, that was a manual park. And in fact, I was moving, a couple miles an hour? Okay, it's going to take more work, isn't it? Onward, upward. All right, so I was already started back into the space when it finally flashed this up. So I can press start. Auto park ready. Press start. You see it's highlighting the parking space that's the target. Let's see how it does. Now, yes, okay, it's pulling forward because it's not lined up well. I kind of figured it would do that. That makes sense. Okay, there you go. Pulling into the space. Okay, we're parking. All right, here you go. Because I did auto park, it threw up this red park. Right? If I parked normally, it wouldn't have shown that. Okay, if I pull forward, reverse it, hold, park. Okay. So the reason why I get a red park is because I'm using AutoPark to park in the parking space. Okay, so for you auto park folks, you see, Well, that can't be my target space. He must have it backwards or something. All right, anyway, let's see what happens. Press start. Whoa. Where are you going? Where in the world is this car going? I don't know. The paint lines shouldn't look like that. All right, so anyway, and it showed the big P here, and then it showed the park. So anyway, the point was, although that looked really weird, was if I use AutoPark, when he finishes parking and he puts it in the park, that's when we get the red PARK, or park. Wow, maybe I should try that again. Okay, so I know if your car's in drive and you come to a stop and open the door, the car will auto park itself. So let's try that. I am in drive, moving ever so slightly forward, waiting for 0, hold. Okay, we get the message down here. You saw a P show up if you were looking close. So it shifted in the park, but didn't throw up the park. That's very curious. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't open the door while it's running. There you go. And yes, I love the fact that you can shift it. Oops. Oop, automatically parked. Okay. But I can still shift. It'll give me this message down here. Okay, so that doesn't affect it either. Okay, let's see if I can get it rolling. Press on this display. Okay, the one thing that the manual clearly said was, if you press on display to put in park, that's when the red the red park symbol shows up. And no, that's not showing up. So there is nothing there. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Okay, so just to make sure, as far as I can tell with my brief testing, without the knowledge of how the software actually works, because that's what really makes a difference, right? I mean, when I worked with the QA group, they wanted to know what the code actually. Now they couldn't read the code; they had to depend upon me interpreting it. But that's what they went with, was tell me how this works, and I would tell them, well, if you do this, it does that, and if it does that, it does this, and so we'd go through all that, and they'd go through and re-verify what I just told them was true. Okay, so the manual says if I manually park, I get a red park symbol. Okay, I've tried pressing the P symbol here, nothing happened. This appears to be just a display with no activity. Pushing down here on the hold, no impact. So I don't know. I think the manual doesn't quite tell the right story. What? Oh, what a surprise! The document writers don't know what's going on in the system. I mean, you have so much stuff going on, it's hard to keep up all of it. I'm not knocking Tesla. It's quite common for document writers to not know every detail. Okay? On the other hand, whoever programmed it to throw up that red park didn't read the manual either. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. I'm sure there may be other situations where the red park may show up. The manual kind of hinted at it. I'm not sure I want to have a failure in my car to experiment with it, but there you go. It's just so curious, so interesting, isn't it? Onward, upward charge. All right, so here we go. Here's a little bonus part. So when I was buying my Tesla, and I guess it was on order, they said something about being able to do parking in the garage. I guess would be a summon. And to me, I interpreted it as, well, I kind of need to paint the surface black with white lines to indicate the parking space. So that's what that is. So far, I have found that it doesn't actually work. When I use summon to try to park it, it wants to center into the garage. And you can see my Opar Rays parked on the other side of the garage. That won't work. Okay. Well, all that introduction, let me give you a view up here so you can see there's no stop painted on my driveway. Okay, come down to here. We're going to drive. As I drive up closer to the edge, stop, stop, oh, stop. There's no reason for it to show stop, but it's showing stop. Other than maybe it doesn't like the change in color, the surface color. And yes, I'm close to the door edge, so that's pretty normal. Anyway, just thought I'd throw it in for free. Of course, those of you wondering, yes, this is a hack. The hack is to hang a tennis ball from the ceiling so that you aim to put this right about the pillar. And when you hit this, it's time to stop. There you go. And here you go, my second hack. My second hack is to have a piece of wood on the passenger side front tire that actually stops the car. Unless you're going too fast, then it's too late.